I think that there will definitely be a solution, and everybody's wish for intimate scenes, they will all continue.
What's up?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you? How are you holding up? I know it's late
Very,
there, so thank you.
no, no, it's perfectly fine. And belated happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
So, how's your birthday?
It was like everybody else is out there who's experiencing a birthday during this lockdown. I did a
Right.
whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. And you have
Yeah.
three kids. You have three kids. I'm sure that must have been special.
Yeah, no, it was really special. They gave me flowers and cake, so it was very nice.
You know, everyone was surprised that you left Mumbai. You were having a good time making all those videos with prank videos with Daniel, and suddenly you were in Los Angeles.
Yeah. I know everybody was a little surprised, but I think just like a lot of people that we knew who went to their villages or the cities that they were raised in to be with family, we sort of did the same thing. We have family here. Daniel's mother's here. His passed away this last year, so she's alone. She's 70, so she's not young, and it's important for us as well to be around our family. And we were offered many times through the U.S. government to fly back, and we had refused because, you know, you want to stay positive and you want to think that it's going to end. And I said, I don't want to leave. Yeah, I think that this is all going to pass, and you know it's going to get better, but it didn't. And the last time, which was the third time that we were asked by the government to come home, we took it because we need to be with Daniel's mother and be with her family.
Right. Okay. And you spread quite a bit of positivity with all your Insta lives with the likes of Daisy Shah and Mandana Karimi.
Yeah, it was
And
really. It's something that I wanted to do because, you know, it's the best time to make new friends or see people that, you know, I am with, and we're not getting to see each other. And it was just something that I said, Daniel, let's just do this and see what comes of it, and let's have some fun, because we are taking care of the house and taking care of the kids, and it's not always easy. And that 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever it was, 20 minutes of speaking to our friends and having fun and dancing and all that, it really did lighten up the day.
all right. And so, what is the first thing that you'll do once this lockdown gets over?
I think not so much for myself. I want to be able to take my children out to be social again. We as parents do so much to socialize our children, to teach them how to behave around other people and children, and how to be in their classrooms and all these things that, you know, now we're doing the opposite, which is desocializing them. And it's really sad, but it's necessary. So I think for them, I'd want them to go out and be able to just be children. We were able to go to a garden the other day, social distancing here, which was very nice for them. So it's very healthy. And for myself, I don't know. I'm a very simple person. I would think I just want to go to the mall and go shopping and be around people, and maybe go to dinner and go to a restaurant where you see people. You know, whenever we do see anybody, it's like you just want to hold on to that moment and talk to them for a couple more minutes, because you don't know when you're going to get to see them again.
Of course. So, Sunny, we've taken a few questions from your fans. Let's see what they have to say. This is Samir Ilyas, and his question is, Sunny, tell us about your upcoming movie Rangila, and also tell any other movie that you're doing.
Well, I am currently in the middle of a film and called Coca-Cola. It's a working title. I don't know if that's going to be the final. And that is the closest to being finished, which is amazing. I believe we would have been finished if this lockdown didn't start. And that will probably be the first film that will come out in theaters, which is nice, because it's, a lot of the things that I've done have been digital based shows or songs. So it'll be the first film that will come out. Let's see. Hopefully people will like it, because they'll be so starved of their films that they'll want to go see the movie. hope
Okay.
it'll go well.
What about you mentioned about the digital part of it? So your own life story was appreciated a lot on Z5, and so any more digital stuff coming from you?
There are a few projects on the table. Again, just like most people out there, everything has come to a halt,
Hmm.
and we'll all have to wait until this shooting lockdown and life lockdown is finished to be able to start these projects. So a lot of these projects we're going to start this year have now been put on pause. But, you know, safety first, and that's all that matters.
Okay. Now, with in today's times, people are not even ready to shake hands. So, what do you think will be the protocol in terms of intimate scenes from here on?
I have no idea what's going to happen with intimate scenes because you just don't know where people are, what they're doing after work, what they're doing before work, who's around them. I know for myself, my children are my top priority. And whether, you know, whatever happens to me, but they should always be safe. And that also means then taking care of myself. So I think we have to just play it step by step. And I think as time goes by, which so much time is going to go by before any of this lockdown is completed, is that there will be a solution. Want to be so positive that there will be a solution. There'll be a medication. It'll just be something that is a very bad flu, but at least we can get better. And it is important for us to, you know, wash our hands and stay clean and understand that will never change for the rest of our lives, I think, in this generation.
Right.
We will forever be scarred by coronavirus and this lockdown and what it's done to the entire world. But I'm hoping for a medication. I'm hoping for the hope of, you know, if someone does get sick, we're able to take a break for a week and be sick, take medication, and get right back to work. Just like if you were to get the flu, or just like if you were to get many different diseases or viruses there in India or in America or anywhere else in the world. So I think that there will definitely be a solution, and everybody's wish for intimate scenes, they will all continue.
This is Rishabh B. Want to see you in a movie with Emraan Hashmi. Both of you will set the screen ablaze.
Yeah, me too. Can you please message him and tell him that I would love to do that too? It would be wonderful to work with him. I have worked with him on a song, and he's a very, very lovely person, and I respect all the work that he's done. So if I'm the lucky one, maybe one day I'll get to do that.
Bachaho. You did the song in Bachaho with him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. All right. Okay. This is Rahul Joshi. We have always seen you in a very sexy avatar, but in real life, it seems you are too shy. Why so?
It's not about being shy. It's called being a real person. Nobody walks around in a bikini all day long for 24 hours. Let me just break it to you. Sorry, that's not the answer you wanted. Sorry, what you see on screen is not usually what people are like in real life. Screen life and real life is very, very different.
All right. This is Pia Ranjan, and she has a question that have you ever faced casting couch in Bollywood? Do you think it exists here, or is it just a myth?
I have not, but it is not a myth. It exists everywhere, and it's not just India, it's all over the world. And I believe that if each woman out there speaks up when something like this happens, then eventually maybe it'll stop. And it's not just always with women, it's with men as well.
This is Nadeem Kazi, and his question is, what is your favorite activity during lockdown? Are you watching any Bollywood movies? What is your favorite activity?
You know, I am so lucky if I get to watch 1 hour of television a day on my own. My free time starts, it's right now with you when the children are sleeping. And then it's again when they go to bed at 8:30. But by that time, I'm so exhausted. I get maybe an hour. I've been watching so many different shows trying to keep myself busy, but it's only one episode at a time because one of us is probably falling asleep. I have been painting. I was painting in India. I was very excited because I had restocked up on all these painting supplies right before I left. And then literally we got a call saying, this is the flight. Do you want to get on it? And the next day we were gone. So I haven't started yet. I'm actually in my studio room. I can show you one of the pieces I made a really long time ago.
Wow, you've painted this.
Yeah, this I painted when I met Daniel. If you ever meet him, you will see all these beautiful roses on his arm.
Yeah, the
And
tattoos.
so that was when we first met. And there's another one behind that I've made maybe 13 years ago.
Oh,
I think
great.
it was.
So,
It's a very long
so
time.
would you at some point of time maybe want to maybe auction any of your paintings for any cause or something?
Sure, I have no issues with auctioning off any of the items that I make because I believe that I could just make it again, no matter how hard or difficult it was to make it, unless there's some sentimental value to it, like something the children made for their dad on their birthday. Other than that, I would sell everything because then the canvases would leave my house, and they'd have a home.
This is Prashant Tandale. Hey Sunny, which actors in Bollywood are you dying to work with? Are you happy with your Bollywood career so far?
At this very moment, let me just make this straight. Fan out there, I would want to work with anyone because that would mean that we're working. Let's just say that. Anybody.
You just love to work. Just love to
Yes,
work.
I think for most people out there who work, even probably yourself, you've probably not been in a studio. We just want to get back to work. We want to go back. When is it going to go back to normal? Maybe it's never going to go back to normal. But I'll work with anybody. At this moment, it doesn't matter. I just want to go back to work.
Okay, and the second question is, are you happy with your Bollywood career so far?
Absolutely. I am so happy and I feel so blessed. I've been able to work for many years now consecutively, and it's been so much fun. And I have a home there. I have a children's learning center there. I have a cosmetic line there. I have my own production there. So for me, this is one of the best times I've ever had in my life, which is just being able to work and grow and be in a culture and society and in a country that is so amazing. So it's been amazing. I'm so happy.
Okay, this is Shekhar Kanse. What is something about Western thought process you wish Indians should implement? Do you think we are too conservative at times?
I think that every culture is different. Being conservative in a culture, if that's what it is, and that's how it should stay. Why should we try and change something that might organically change itself? And that's only with time. So if there's a family that doesn't want to be so conservative, then they shouldn't. Or if there's a family that wants to conserve that culture or those boundaries and limits and all that, then that's the way that family should live. I don't think that we should tell anybody how to change their world or life. As far as in the Western world, I think most of my friends and people I know are observing social distancing very well. Now, if some of the videos that I saw and have been seeing, everybody's all crammed together. So maybe if we separate a little bit, we can make this disease go away faster.
Okay, so I have a question for you from Milap Zaveri.
Oh, lovely. I do not
So,
have any bananas near me, Milap. There's nothing here. Don't even ask.
so he's having a question. Tell her I miss her. Even though Mastizade didn't work, I loved working with her. Did she too?
Yes, of course. I love Milap, and I loved working on that film. It was so much fun. I laughed a lot, and I was very lucky to meet very, very nice people.